Hi everyone, it's Lori Kelly. I hope you're having a great week. I just wanted to come to you briefly today to talk to you about a topic that I have been doing some research on of late this week, and probably a topic that all of you can relate to, and that is the emotion of fear. I've realized throughout my life how powerful this can be because it's something that I fight with all the time. I find myself throughout my life being afraid in certain times, and it's generally over things that I have absolutely no control over. And when you're a control freak like me, you want to believe that you have control over everything, which in reality I never really did. But I always found myself in a time of fear. And I think now, more than ever, considering the unrest and the uncertainty around our world, it's easy to be afraid. And some of us are having direct experiences and things happen to us right now that make us be very afraid. So I found an interesting article that I posted on my LinkedIn page that if you're interested, I hope you read. And it talks about how powerful this emotion of fear really truly is. And how it negatively impacts our own immune system that fights in our bodies every day to keep us well and healthy. Basically, the response is you have a section of your brain that is very reactive to the stress that is caused when we're afraid. And your body instantaneously kicks into this fight, flight, or freeze position to try and protect us from this fear that is truly paralyzing. And actually, it kicks your body into a situation, believe it or not, that tries to keep you alive when you become that afraid. Additionally, your body produces a steroid called cortisol. And basically what that does is helps your body fight the stress that fear puts us under, which is good. The bad part is, at the same time, it's impacting negatively and weakens our body's ability to fight off illness, typically attacking our immune system. I never really looked at it that way. And so it was an interesting study this week. Another reason to keep us as much as we can from being so afraid, so that we can continue to fight with our ability right now to stay well. So how do you do that? And how do you try and shift fear away from the front position of your thought process and shift it into something that's a little more productive? So how about this? How about one of the things that I'm doing, that I've done this week, actually for the last couple of weeks, is I take it the morning before I get started with my day and I check in with 3 or 4 people. You know, I've over the last few weeks, I've talked to a lot of people within our home furnishings industry that have lost their jobs, or they're afraid that they're going to lose their jobs, or they're being furloughed and they have no idea when they're going to be coming back to work. All of those things are it's paralyzing. It makes you very afraid for the future. So I try and rechannel and focus my thoughts every morning to at least checking in, just to see how you're doing, to see how someone is, and just check in to let them know that I'm thinking about them. How about this? How about if you freshen up your resume? It might be a good time to start that, right? To get the document out, maybe you do an executive summary, maybe you talk about the experiences that you've had, some of the accomplishments that you've been able to achieve, and associations that you've made. Probably a good time to get that out and freshen it up a little bit and get it up to date. I don't know if this is the case at your house, but at the Kelly's house, we have a lot of projects that we wanted to do that we haven't had time to do. So my husband and I are tackling outdoor projects, yard work, closets, cleaning out the garage, all of those things that were always nice to want to get done, but never really had time to do them. We're taking time to do that now. Every community has needs. And I had a friend of mine tell me about some work he's doing in his community to walk someone's dog, drop off some groceries on a front porch for someone who's elderly who can't get out. Ways to give back. It'll make you feel good too when you can shift your focus from what's right in front of you and what you're afraid of into how you can help others. I thought that was an amazing way to do something positive and keep our minds focused on stuff that's healthy. And then finally, we're in control of none of this. We really aren't. I've never been in control really of anything. It's taken me a long time to figure that out. But this I do know. We have a God who is in control of all of this. He was in control in the past, he's in control right now, and he will be in control well into the future. And while we don't know what tomorrow will bring, I can assure you that he does. And it's not a situation of if we will get out of this, it's a matter of when. And we will get past this, and we'll get past this better and stronger. And I think if we can just focus on what's true and beautiful and how we can be a blessing to others instead of the fear that sits right in front of us, we'll find that life will be much better, even in this time of stress, to be honest. So during this beautiful holiday week of Easter, I would encourage you to do what I started this morning, and that is to make a list of things I'm thankful for. And we are all very blessed to live in this amazing country. And to do what we get to do. So take time to make that list of who and what things in your life you're thankful for. And let's shift our focus away from fear to positive and fear to blessings. And I promise you, you'll feel so much better. So hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend. Take good care.